Angel Reese got exactly what she wanted. A fresh start, new city, new locker room, new jersey, new energy, and most importantly, like a chance to leave Chicago behind. When the Atlanta Dream traded 2 first-round picks for Angel Reese, they weren't making a small move. They were telling the entire WNBA world they believed Angel Reese was a franchise-changing player. Somebody you build around. Somebody you trust with the future. And for a minute, it really felt like this was going to be the perfect reset. The media immediately started pushing the redemption storyline. Fans were talking about how Atlanta finally gave Angel the right system. Analysts kept saying this was the year she would silence every critic. Then opening night happened. And suddenly everybody was talking about the exact same problems all over again. Because if you only looked at the box score, you probably thought Angel Reese had a solid debut. 11 points, 14 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals, another double-double. On paper, that sounds great. But the actual game footage told a completely different story. And once people started watching the tape closely, the conversation around Angel Reese got uncomfortable fast. Because Atlanta may have escaped with the win, but Angel Reese escaped with the headlines. And those are two very different things. The Dream beat Minnesota by 1 point. 1. Final score, 91-90, which means every mistake mattered. Every missed free throw mattered. Every turnover mattered. Every possession mattered. And Angel Reese had a lot of rough possessions. She finished the game shooting 4 for 11 from the field. She missed multiple point-blank layups. She turned the ball over 5 times. She shot 3 for 6 from the free throw line. And somehow the wildest part of the entire night happened during one possession in the first half. 3 straight misses. Same possession, same defender, same spot near the rim. The crowd couldn't believe it. Social media definitely couldn't believe it. And honestly, even some Dream fans looked nervous because that sequence didn't feel random. It felt familiar. That's the problem. This wasn't some shocking new issue nobody had ever seen before. WNBA fans have watched this exact conversation follow Angel Reese for over a year now. The rebounding is elite. The effort is elite. The energy is elite. But once she gets close to the basket, things suddenly get chaotic. Sometimes the touch disappears. Sometimes the footwork speeds up. Sometimes she throws the ball at the rim instead of finishing through contact. And when it keeps happening over and over again, eventually people stop calling it bad luck. They start calling it a pattern. That's exactly why opening night became such a huge debate online. Because one side was celebrating the double-double. The other side was asking how a player with that much size and strength keeps missing shots that elite post players are supposed to make consistently. And the truth is, both sides had a point. Angel Reese absolutely impacted the game. You don't accidentally grab 14 rebounds. You don't accidentally make clutch defensive plays late in the fourth quarter. And that block near the end of the game? Huge moment. Dream fans exploded. Highlight pages immediately posted it everywhere. People started saying she proved the critics wrong, but the full game still left serious questions, because highlights can hide a lot. The tape usually tells the truth. And the tape from that Minnesota game looked very similar to what people saw during her time in Chicago. That's the part Angel Reese supporters hate hearing. Chicago fans already had these conversations. The missed layups, the rushed finishes, the turnovers, the emotional moments, the technical fouls. None of this is brand new. Even in games where Angel Reese put up huge rebounding numbers with the Sky, critics kept pointing to the same thing: efficiency. There were stretches last season where opposing teams practically dared her to finish through traffic, and Atlanta was supposed to change that narrative. That's why the trade was so important. The Dream didn't bring her in just to rebound. They already had rebounding. They traded for somebody they believed could become a dominant interior force, a reliable paint scorer, a player who could collapse defenses and open the floor for Ryan Howard and Alicia Gray. That's the vision. But if the finishing struggles continue, the entire blueprint starts getting shaky. And you could already see signs of frustration during the opener. Even Angel herself admitted she struggled. After the game, she openly said she was hard on herself because she didn't finish well. That honesty actually impressed a lot of people. Because instead of pretending everything was perfect, she acknowledged the issue immediately. And honestly, that matters. A younger version of Angel Reese.